Hi there. Well, I expect you're wondering why there was a large cushion and a tennis racket on your list of items to supply. Well, we're going to show you. The thing is, though, that your story that you've been working with, that builds on your wound, has lived in your physical body now for years and years and years. And so the task really is to move that out of the body, to move the energy that's stuck there out of the body. And we need, in order to do that, to do something really quite strongly physical. So we're going to demonstrate the best way I know to do this. Joanne's going to do it for you, but you'll see the value of doing it. And she's going to do it first, and then I'll come back afterwards and say some more about it. So Joanne, you made this plate yesterday to represent your father.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we'll put it out there.
Okay.
And so then what I want you to do is to confront your father just like you did in your letter.
Okay.
But this time you're going to do it with a lot of physical effort using this. And you know how to do it. You need to get it right over your head and all that kind of thing. You've done that before, so you know how to do it. So we're going to demonstrate that.
Right.
Okay? So so let me put the face out here. You're probably going to feel, you probably don't feel a little really angry right now, do you? Not a whole lot, right? Not a whole lot, because you did the letter yesterday. But the thing is, once you get this thing moving, the feelings are going to come. And it'll start to get automatic, so I want you to really keep going with the racket. Make sure you just don't stop because you don't feel it. I want you to really get into it, and that will actually get your feelings moving, okay? And it'd be like a fake it till you make it thing. You just get going, get the racket moving, and phew, and see what happens.
Fake
You
it
ready?
till I make it, yes.
Fake it till you make it.
Okay.
All right, so let me put this out the front there, and then you can get going at it. But remember, you've got to use your voice, shout loud, and use whatever language comes to you. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, Joanne, so what is it you want to say to your father? What did you write in your letter yesterday? Okay, let's get that out of your body now, because it's been there too long. So say what you said in your letter, but get that racket moving.
You were never there for me! It wasn't fair!
Right.
It wasn't fair!
That's
You were
right.
never there! I know you wanted a boy! Damn it! How come it just isn't fair?
That's right.
I wasn't a boy. I was a girl. I was the youngest. Why couldn't you love me just the way I was?
Good, that's right.
I wanted a boy. You were never there for me. You just wanted some boy to take over the farm, and I wasn't that. It wasn't fair. It
Helen,
wasn't
Joanne.
fair. I know you wanted a boy.
Helen, Joanne.
It wasn't fair. You weren't there for me.
Good. Good. So, how was that then?
It was good. It took a little while to warm up, but once I got going, it really felt good.
Yeah, you really got into your feelings, and
Yeah.
even though this is just a demo, you really started to get into it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's the way it goes. As soon as you get that thing moving, something happens, and the feelings take over, and away you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And let me stress here that this is not about violence. It's most important that you understand this, because a lot of people equate doing this with being violent, and being violent against the person. And it's not that at all.
It's really just about moving the energy through your body and releasing it from that stuckness that's
Yes.
inside your body.
And it's not even about being angry. It can be any other emotion, but you still use that same amount of vigor and the same amount of voice to get it out of your body, to move that energy. So, Joanne, why don't you show them what happens when you, in fact, do use that racket, and show them how you open up all your energy centers.
Sure.
See,
Okay.
look what happens when she does that. See, all the energetic centers of the body, which are known as chakras, are opened up by her doing that, and especially the voice. And it's very, very important that we use our voice in this exercise to really get it out there, because this is where we get a lot of energy stuck. We can bring energy up sometimes from here, but we just can't say it, we just can't get it out. So it's very important that you use your voice and use the language that you used in your letter probably to give voice to your wound and to your hurt. Okay? So as Joanne says, you start out feeling flat, but after a while you get into it and everything starts to work. The emotions start to flow, your mind gets out of the way, and energy starts to move. So, Joanne, the next thing is then to make some sort of a proclamation, right? I mean, we want to say something that's, here you've just talked about your victim story.
Right.
Okay? And we really don't want to leave this cushion work right at that point, even though we're not yet at the radical forgiveness point. But
it's important to get the information, the positive information, into the body.
Yes.
As well as getting the negative.
Because we really don't want to leave it at this point. Mm-hmm. So it seemed that there was a lot of stuff coming up about you having to, or your father wanting you to be a boy. Correct?
Right.
So what would you want to proclaim about that? Because that's been a part of your wounding, your thought pattern, that I ought to have been a boy, therefore I'm not perfect. So all the work that you've done over the years, what would you want to say now about that? Let's get a proclamation pounded into the cushion and into your body.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I'll get out of the way.
Okay.
I am a soft, feminine woman. I am a strong female. I love being a woman. I love being a strong, powerful woman. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so that was good, wasn't it? That felt good?
Yeah,
that
felt great.
Claimed your power as a woman? Yeah.
Felt good.
Good, I could feel it too. All right, well, the only thing left here really to say is that having someone with you while you do this is important, right, Joanne?
Yeah, it is helpful.
You can do it on your own if you feel secure enough. There's no problem with that. I mean, we often do that occasionally, don't we? So,
yeah.
But the best thing to do, especially if you've never done this before, is to find someone that can support you through this process and be comfortable with you doing it. That's the main thing. We don't want somebody with us who's frightened about you making a lot of noise or something like that, but someone who can take you through this experience and to make you feel safe and to support you in every way. So that's the process. What I suggest you always do after this is to do a mandala, and then tomorrow there'll be something else in the mail for you.